Afternoon, Steven. Pleasure to be sat here in this lovely sunshine with you.
Yeah.
How have you found the training camp here at the Ritz-Carlton in Abu Dhabi with CBF?
Yeah, we've got a couple of days left. We've been here for the best part of 10 days and I must say it's been very positive from a football point of view, and I think that's the most important thing. You know, you need to get out of the camp the right things in terms of on the pitch, tactically, technically, make sure that the boys stay healthy, they improve the fitness levels. But you can't do that unless you're in the right environment. I must say that the hotel is outstanding. You guys, what you put on in terms of the support, in terms of the running of the organisation, because these are not easy things to plan and execute. So fingers crossed, we've got one more day to go. But and I'm not just saying it because there's people around me. So far, it's been close to perfection.
Brilliant, thank you very much. I know you like to spend a lot of time in Dubai on holiday, but how do you find Abu Dhabi?
I actually love it just as much as Dubai, if not more. I would say maybe 10 years ago, in my younger days, I'd probably say Dubai was my favourite place because, you know, I like to get out and socialise, I like a little bit of action, you know, I like to go and try some beach clubs and blah blah blah. But when you mature, you get older and you get too old for all that. You're looking for a bit more tranquility, a bit more peace, a bit more quiet. And they're very similar in many ways. Obviously Dubai is more hectic and more busy, and at this stage of my life, 43 going on 44, I like that little bit more peace now for my own time, especially in the job and the role that I'm doing. So I absolutely love Abu Dhabi just as much.
Yeah, brilliant. And then we were just talking about, you know, probably your old second home, Melwood. And you obviously worked at Melwood for a long periods of time, and as a player and coach, but also, you know, the other training grounds you worked at are probably more Heath at Villa and Rangers in the States. What are the things that stand out for you from those training facilities?
This training facility alone can stand up against any that I've ever experienced. Now, I know in the Premier League and in certain clubs around the world, they're building brand new facilities, and it's normal that they're trying to take it to the next level, but this standalone environment and the facilities and the support and the level of pitch, this is high level elite. When I come into this job, or any job I go into, we try and provide an elite culture. We try and take away all the excuses from the players. It's been one of the biggest challenges at this club, trying to get the right infrastructure, trying to get this level of training area around the boys consistently. And the reason we chose this, because we've got ongoing building works and we're building pitches trying to strive for this level. It's the reason why we chose the Ritz. It's the reason why we chose this facility, because obviously it's on the complex. You don't have to move far from the hotel. And again, without blowing smoke, it's the reason why we choose you guys, because we want to take all the excuses away from the players. We want it to run smooth, and it's very important that we get the right things out of the trip. This is not a case of let's find the nicest hotel and let's try and make it the most enjoyable for the players. We want to challenge them. We have double, triple sessions. We have to make sure that the recovery area is right, the sleeping facilities are right, the nutrition's right in the hotel. But if you look at the package, okay, the care, the support from you guys, the level of the pitch, the areas that you can use, the security, the privacy, and also what the hotel lends itself to. As I say, that's the reason why I think it's gone so smooth and why it's been close to perfection so far. We just don't need it to fall apart on the last day.
No, we'll make sure of that, I promise. And in terms of, I think we must have been coming out, it was 2002 when you was with England, the first time you come over here?
Yeah, from a football point of view, would have been around 2002. We had a training camp out here, but I came here on holiday in 1999 and it was very different. I went to Dubai and I drove up to Abu Dhabi. The amount of change, how it's evolved, the improvements of both Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the training facilities that now players have got individually and teams have got to use. It's the reason why it's so popular, because these level of facilities, they marry up to elite, and obviously in the Premier League and being around Liverpool and England, you're used to that elite standard. That's the level and the standard we're trying to get Ettifaq's new training facility to, but this is already there.
Brilliant. I mean, and how important are these types of training facilities for developing players, like from academy through to first team level?
It's pretty straightforward, and I can give you absolute clear clarity on your question. Is if you haven't got the right equipment, if you haven't got the right facilities, if you haven't got the right support, it makes the job that I'm in that extra challenging, it makes it difficult, and then inevitably it affects the players, not just the up-and-coming talent, it also affects the more senior players as well, because they're used to elite. They go to national teams, they've come up and been at clubs where they've seen top. So it's important that we provide these level of facilities across the board for these players. These are elite professionals, they're getting judged all over social media. They're playing for high caliber clubs. The least we can do is provide the right level of facilities and the right environment for them to grow, evolve and be challenged in.